All right, so it's that time once again. It's Never a Dull Moment time. I'm Greg Blythe in Never a Dull Moment Kitchen. And today we're very excited to bring with you this just iconic knife that has its own lore. Tinker Knives is this collaboration with Shibata and Ikeda-san. You know, Shibata had this idea. He was like, how about we just make some non-conventional knives? You know, so underneath here, this completely unboxed, unused, individually shaped knife, we're about to show you the magical world of Shibata's brain and his mind and how it works. And we're going to compare it to other knives to just show you its place in the universe. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at this knife. Oh, we got like extra protection, okay? Got a little edge protector.
It's extra fancy.
All right. So as you can see, there is a date for when it was made. I think it says, if I'm reading it right, 8/8, December 21.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when you tell me, I'm going to turn it for you.
Go ahead.
So let's go to the spine. We can see the thickness of that.
Yeah, that's beefy.
That is nice, though. The back, I haven't touched it, but it looks rounded. It looks kind of cool.
It is. Yeah, it looks that way.
Let me know when we'll do the back side.
Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can get that little. Okay.
So we got the back of the knife. Do we have some kanji on there?
Oh, sorry guys. There we go.
All right, and then I'll hold it up for you for the choil.
Well, let me just go right up in there.
All right, and just even these handles, I mean, with the rosewood and Pakka wood, I mean, it's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So let's pan back, and before we even get into this knife, just look at it in comparison to some other knife shapes we have out there in the world. I'm going to have to go ahead and rearrange this order.
Oh.
To
Move
kind
it
of,
off a little bit, huh?
Yeah, to kind of see like where this thing exists in the universe. Okay, so let's start over here and talk about what we have for you. So we are going to do a comparison of these several knives. We have a meat cleaver. This thing is a bone crusher. I'm going to get my wife to do a close-up, and we're going to do a comparison of the tank.
He's thick.
Versus the meat cleaver is thick all the way down, beefy.
Yeah. Is that one only taper at the K-tip, or is it, let me go, no, a little bit.
It's got, more of a taper at the end for the tank. So the tank is a carbon steel. Both of these are actually carbon steel. But the tank is a carbon steel K-tip cleaver, nakiri. You could call it a nalever. You could call it a klakiri.
Oh boy.
You know, you could get, it's a hybrid of its own. But this 180 millimeter super blue, no, it's a blue number 2, Aogami 2, it's a blue 2. This knife is hand hammered by Ikeda-san and sent over to Shibata to finish. So really that edge, that legendary edge from Shibata, I'm excited to put it on the tester and see it perform. We know Shibata is just known as this incredible knife sharpener. We did a video last week, in case you don't know. I'll put a link in the description talking about some techniques that Shibata uses. So this meat cleaver obviously is it's a bone crusher. It's not a slicer. It doesn't perform delicate task. Okay, so we can see that the tank.
How's the weight compare?
We'd have to get a scale for that.
Are similar?
No.
I mean, I was gonna say that.
No, no. This is definitely way more streamlined. It's just tall. Okay, this is just a beast. So when we saw the thickness and everything, they just serve two different tasks. I would not take the tank and do any bone crushing. So even though the tank has the height, that's going to be great for some of the vegetables and fruit that you're going to be seeing here. You're going to see now as we move over to the cleaver, this thing is actually taller than a traditional Chinese cleaver. Now, to be fair, this Chinese cleaver by Kurosaki.
Hey, put them down this way in front of you, like this on the board. Like drink.
Was this what you're asking?
No, right here and right here.
I don't understand.
This way.
This way?
Nope. Hold them up and do this.
Hold them up.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so you can see there's a rocker on the tank. I
That's
really
what
didn't want to do that because I don't want to put the edge
Okay, I don't want you. You don't have to
before
touch
the
it down.
testing.
I don't want you
Yeah.
to cut it down. I'm just saying, it's just good to see things that way.
Yeah, so the cleaver has got a mild roundness to it, but it's a lot straighter profile than the tank.
Yeah, totally. Okay, cool.
Again, one's a K-tip.
And one is just
This slicer cleaver by Kurosaki is definitely thin to be a slicer. So the tank is thinner than the meat cleaver, but thicker. Yeah, it's tankier. It's thicker than the Chinese slicing cleaver. Okay, it's got that K-tip. So we're going to go on to this Nagara. This is a Nakiri with a K-tip. Okay, so again, thicker than this. These are both 180 millimeter. So you can see that the differences in the height are just incredible.
Yeah.
The difference in the spine, again, is there. It's going to be great for like really hitting those heavy foods, letting the inertia of the weight of the knife sever through there.
Yep.
And then we go into a traditional Nakiri. The Nakiri is the Japanese answer to the cleaver from the Chinese. So the tank is its own thing.
Yep.
This is 165 millimeter, so you can see that the top, they're closer. I mean, that it's shorter on top than the 165 millimeter, but the 180 millimeter is longer.
Yep.
That tip is going to let you do some little bit more detailed kind of a things, whether you're doing like garlic or onion. But again, this Fujiwara is a traditional Nakiri. The 165 millimeter is traditional size. Wow. Okay, so again, what we were talking about is the tank is its own thing. Now, my boy Frankie did his own review, and I'll definitely put a link to Frankie up here. Frankie had a lot of fun things to say, and Frankie decided that he was going to come up with his own gripping technique. He called it the two-finger. Because the two-finger pinch was going to be better than the one-finger pinch. I think it depends on the size of your hand. I have a bigger hand. I feel pretty good. This is interesting to me, so I'll have to give Frankie's technique a try. But we have got some big tasks ahead.
I guess, depending on the person.
We got some big tasks ahead for it. We do have coming up some other unboxings with other Shibata knives, which completely look different. They have different tasks that they perform. So, but there is a line of tinker knives where he just literally tinkers with different shapes to do different things. So, with that being said, this blue number 2 carbon steel, that means it is reactive. So if you are cutting acidic things, you're going to need to make sure that you wipe it down. Again, traditionally with knives, I would not cut on bone, cut in frozen food. The meat cleaver is for that. So even though it is thicker, and you could argue that you could get into some bone work, I don't know, the knife is precious. And the people who own one, they even consider themselves in the Tinker Tank Club.
Well, I mean, it's numbered. Why the hell would you want to mess with something that's
I know,
special?
but it's like you got to use the tool, right?
Yeah, use it, but not on bone.
You got to use the tool. But yeah, we don't, not on bone. You got something for bone. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these knives in the collection and move them.
Are we going to score them up?
What is that? Whoa. Nope, we're just moving.
I don't know if we were getting a score.
Well, we're getting a score. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you said store them up.
Oh, no, man.
So I heard you a little different.
Sorry.
So we got the best tester out as our tradition. I do want to go ahead and make just a statement for those of you who are watching. The best tester is a tool. It is not the standard. So if those of you are watching, it just gives us an idea out of the box. A lot of you guys, out of the box sharpness isn't that? Well, it's a Shibata knife. He's known for that edge. I personally am interested. I don't know if this edge on a thicker knife is going to be the same edge when I do the unboxing of his chef knife, the Gyuto, okay, in a different line. But we will find out if this knife's edge, the score we get today compares to the score that we're going to get when we do that unboxing. Stay tuned, more to come. All right, so let's get into this. We're going to power this bad boy up. We're going to light it up. We got to get ready to go here.
Different shape to put on there. Whoa.
So we got the 122 Sub 200 is a lot we like to hear. What we like to see, I should say.
Oh.
Now, I will say this, I do feel a little bad that I sat the knife down on the cutting board, as if maybe that did something. I mean, not that I think that a knife should lose its edge so rapidly, but I do want to, you know, in case you guys want to say something to me in the comments, yes, I am aware that I did sit the knife down for a second. So we got
Sorry, I should have been more specific.
We got a 122. We're going to pick a different spot on the blade.
I'm pretty darn consistent.
Pretty darn consistent. So for a big knife to handle heavy food, we got a great edge. Let's go ahead and do that. Listen.
I was going to say, there's the sound.
We like the lack of sound, actually. So,
but does the size of the knife make a difference in the sound?
So I would, so the apex of the knife is got this cleanliness to it. We know that we learned that Shibata likes to put different grit on each side. We don't know that he did it on this knife because he also only does that on knives that perform certain tasks. So we don't know. And for those of you who are like, you should get a microscope. Well, we have a microscope stand broke. And if I get the opportunity before this video to like get some microscope, scope video of the edge, I will try to put it in this video. And if I don't, you know why. Okay. But the edge itself, if sharpened at the same degrees, should be fine. What's going to happen when it's thicker behind the edge, it might cause wedging. But remember, a knife like this, I mean, generally you would think of it as performing heavy duty tasks. So when you're hitting those big things, the sheer weight of it helps drive through with density. But yet it has the feeling that it's made to also do delicate things, as if it's a one-stop shop knife. So we're going to listen. I mean, it just catches.
Yeah, I had no problem with that bite, did it? Nope.
And that's a push from way out there.
Yeah. Well, you're also on the funky edge, too.
Yeah. She said, you're on the funky edge.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Okay. So that was awesome. We like awesome. So we're going to do a little paper towel. I always talk about how the paper towel gets away from me. That's clean though, folks.
That's beautiful, yeah.
It is buttamillissimo. Whatever word that is I just said.
Just made that up, pretty sure.
Okay, so we're going to go to the pineapple while the board is nice.
It's clean.
Because my wife is like, we're eating some pineapple. And I'm like, hey, that's kind of nice. She goes, cabbage, maybe not. She's not a big cabbage person.
I dropped the cabbage, let's be real, guys.
Okay, okay. So,
now,
we're going to use this bad boy. I've been waiting to do this. This thing's been around. Okay, so thumb is in.
I've been cutting those up a lot of Dad.
Here's a hint. Thumb is in. That was sweet.
Holy crap.
Holy macaroni.
Might not be ripe enough. Oh, do the bottom first.
I got instructions, folks. I would say if that's easy. That's really easy.
There's two ways you can do this, so yeah. You can either, sometimes I'll 4-way it and then slice out the middle and the sides, but get all that junk off.
You want all the junk off? That what you said?
Yep.
She's like, get all the junk.
Sorry, guys. But yes, slicing so easily, huh?
Yeah, it's nice.
But it's pineapple, so I was worried about the reactivity of it.
Well, that's what owning a knife is you got to know about the reactivity of it. And yes, this blue number 2 is going to be reactive. But it does feel agile. The knife feels as if you can maneuver it. Does that make sense? That it's not just big and clunky. I feel like kind of exact with it. What do you think, honey? Is there some instructions on like like a little brown, no brown?
No brown.
Oh wow. If you go far enough, does the brown go away?
Yes, dear.
Okay.
See? because it can have, I don't know what the word is, but some stiffer pieces in it.
Okay.
I don't want to say scales, but I don't really know what else to say.
I wonder if anybody's going to make like a pineapple joke. You know, we got a bunch of testosterone-driven fans on the show.
Yeah.
Ha ha. Very funny.
All right, it's taking a while, so.
You know, I'm not used to getting the brown stuff. I just buy my pineapple, folks. So I'm learning. I'm learning.
Sorry, I've been cutting them up at Dad's, so.
You've been doing what?
I've been cutting those for Dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know where I would have been more aggressive. You know?
Well, it's like you don't want to lose your pineapple either.
Right. That's my point is I don't want to lose pineapple. But see how I got my hand sideways on this that I just feel
what
like.
I'd like you to do is to half it, quarter it basically.
That's nice. Okay, that looks good, yeah.
Nope, not that way. Nope.
No, I'm still getting brown. If it's brown, it's not down, is what she said. She's like, we're going to.
Not for a pineapple.
That's right. We don't want the brown in the pineapple. Okay.
Okay, so stand him up.
Okay.
Cut him in half. I just want to see how easy that. Oh, good grief!
I didn't know I was at the bottom. I thought I hit something to stop in the front, and turns out I was at the bottom. That was how amazing that was. Okay, do it again.
Yeah, but you got some green stuff hanging out on the board, so just try to keep them clean.
What?
Yeah, just.
So what am I doing with this?
Yeah, cut it again.
Like this?
Yep.
Yeah. So what I like was the sheer weight of the knife fell through.
Okay.
Just like that gave me that little.
Then you can pick it up and you can get the core out by cutting it in a triangle. Like when you pick
Oh,
up the
I didn't
quarters,
realize that. Okay, there's a core.
Pick up the quarters.
Okay.
There you go. And then you can hold it up, right? And then you can see the core.
I've done a lot of things as a cook, and I've never had to deal with the pineapple. So, what am I doing?
Going like this.
What?
You're gonna oh dear God, you're gonna, no, sweet Jesus. Put that down. Gregory.
What do you want me to do?
Stand it up.
What?
Stand him up on his rightful end. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. Just cut it. You just cut.
What?
Cut.
Oh, you're wanting that? Like that?
Whatever. Just make sure the cord's gone.
I did not know what
camera.
you wanted me to do. I thought you wanted me to cut like a triangle out of the
I
middle.
want you to get the core away. I was literally gonna just cut the edge off. Like literally just stand it up. Sorry, this should not be on our thing.
No, it should be because people like to hear husband and wives argue all the time.
Sorry, I've just been cutting.
But we just celebrated 11 years married. Thank you. We appreciate it. Nice. Whoa. All right, honey. There's your pineapple.
Okay.
You need, I need to get something.
I know. Here, I'll get a container.
Okay. My wife's going to get a container. Because we're going to do a big old cabbage. I want to see the size of this compared to the cabbage. And we want to see if it sticks in the potato. I want to see if it wedges. There you go. Just slide it up. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll worry about the lid later. Boom. Boom. Boom and boom. Boom. Nice. Has that got cord in it? I think so.
Do we need to rinse off your knife? Look at his little top.
You said that we're not eating the other stuff.
No.
Let's keep going.
Look, it's so cute. Now you're decorative.
Okay, potato maybe? No, cabbage.
You want to see how big it is compared to the cabbage?
Yeah, compared to the cabbage. All right, so my wife had said that she pulled some of the cabbage off, so maybe this cabbage.
Well, no, only a couple leaves because literally, they fell on the floor.
So let's get a little look-see.
In the store.
It's up there. It's up there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the whole cabbage, but still. Whoa, hold on. All right, there, cabbage boy.
Okay.
Yep, ready.
I don't like the instability of the cabbage. Does that make sense?
Yes, because he has no flat.
He's not, yeah. I don't like it.
Hey, Josie. Hey, pretty girl. You helping?
So this is when that 240 millimeter Nikiri
Come here.
It was
this
really
way.
nice.
Oh, hold your cord.
So once you got through the initial, then the rest seems like work. I mean, like, you know, less work.
But to me now, because the pineapple was large but soft,
Yeah.
it seemed so effortless, and you can hear the weight of the knife now.
Yeah, I would say that the cabbage being a little bit bigger and the cabbage being round, it had an instability. But I think you're unstable with whatever knife you're using.
But it's stiff now. Like I'm saying, like it's stable now. It's flat.
Let me move my hand. My hand's over here.
Oh Lord. Okay, don't, baby. You can't be like chop, 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 chop.
Chop, 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 chop.
Don't Greg it. You can't. And I don't want to go to the hospital.
We got
No more accidents.
blue cheese wasabi coleslaw. Nice. Okay. No. All right. So with all of this vegetation getting crazy, we got one more thing to do. Let's clear the path. We want to see if it sticks.
We want the release.
We want to see about the potato. So this is a raw potato. This is not a cooked potato. Let's just be clear about that. So this is a starchy potato, not waxy.
They should be able to hear it. I mean.
So we'll go. That was butter. Holy
It did just
mackerel.
go through it, yeah.
That was butter. I mean, that was like stupid.
Okay, seriously. We got to make potato paper.
Well, I just wanted to see. I mean, it's Shibata.
Just
you
gotta
know?
know. Anyone want potato skin paper? I'm gonna go with no. Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and cut the big pieces and see if it sticks. Okay. Are they letting go because the one's pushing one off? But
I think so.
But they're sticking.
Yeah, they're sticking.
I'm gonna tell you what. I don't feel anything. I don't feel it. The potato doesn't exist.
Watch your fingers though.
Yeah, my fingers are like an inch behind the thing. Okay.
It's not a knife to go fast with, though, that's for sure. But boy, it can cut through some stuff. Gregory. Ugh.
It's nice. Look at that.
Oh.
All right, Tank Club.
We made it to 11 years. Let's not give me a heart attack.
Tank
okay?
Club. We're glad to be here. We're going to clean this knife off. Oh, we'll definitely enjoy this. That was definitely not a dull moment. And you got to hear us be husband and wife, which is awesome. So listen, we appreciate you joining us as we got to join the Tank Club. We christened this knife here with you. You are our family. We appreciate you supporting us as always and just sharing everything with us. We look forward to seeing you Friday nights at 8 o'clock. We occasionally throw you a nugget Tuesday nights. Just thank you always for your support, and God bless. We'll see you next week.